Good evening, Bulldog fans. Welcome to McDougall-Evers Gymnasium as the 2025 high school volleyball season is getting underway tonight as the Carmel-White County Lady Bulldogs host the Lady Golden Aces of Mount Carmel. Cole Carter with you, being joined by Landon Elliott on camera, the lovely Whitney Carter, and the newest member of our crew, Cody Carter, with us working the laptop tonight as we are getting the season underway for the Lady Bulldogs. They are coming off the winningest season in CWCHS volleyball history, 37-3 last year. Won their second straight regional title, won a second straight sectional title before falling in the super sectional up in Arthur against Bloomington Central Catholic. They did defeat this Mount Carmel team last year in the regional championship game here in Carmi, and Mount Carmel, I'm sure, still has a sour taste in their mouth, and they're bringing back a lot of the same girls from that squad last year. Those of you that follow the Lady Bulldogs during basketball season might be familiar with Mount Carmel's big girl up front, Macy Randall. She's finally a senior. We'll say that again in the wintertime. Finally a senior is Randall, so they've got some size to combat with Carmi. And for the Lady Bulldogs, they graduated a lot last year. 5 seniors that played significant varsity time. 2 of them are playing at the collegiate level right now. And so a couple of big shoes to fill as we get ready, as we get into the 2025 season. But, of course, still a great senior class returning. We'll see some juniors with some big playing time at the varsity level as well this year. And we'll see how that fares here early on. 2 home games to start the season for the Lady Bulldogs tonight here against Mount Carmel, and then tomorrow here as well against Grayville. Then it's about a month break until their next home game, which I believe isn't until September 16th, I believe, will be their next home game after tomorrow night. So we'll have tonight and tomorrow's matches for you right here on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. We'll step aside as both teams continue their preparations for first serve. We'll take a 3-minute break back here shortly on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel.
Have those potholes taken their toll on your vehicle?
Is your ride a little bumpy or pulling to one side?
The good folks at Cherry Street Automotive want to make sure your drive is a pleasant and safe one.
The pros will check your wheel alignment, shocks and struts, and hook you up with the perfect set of tires for your car, truck, or SUV.
With more than 800 tires in stock, you can count on Cherry Street Automotive for all your tire needs.
When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmel Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmel Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmel Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmel and carmellumber.net.
Taylor Eye Care in Carmi understands that you and your family's eyes deserves more than just a quick checkup. They take the time to get it right because your vision is their priority. From kids to grandparents, glasses to contact lenses, surgery consultation to emergency eye care, Taylor Eye Care handles it all with customized one-on-one attention. Visit TaylorEyeCare.com or call 382-4683 and experience excellence in eye care. Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client services to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes, bookkeeping, accounting, and audit services, plus full-service consulting. At Butch & Associates CPAs, it's your journey backed by our commitment. Visit Butch.com to learn more or contact us today.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic continues to be there to meet the needs of White County. Nurse practitioner Katherine Adams is accepting new patients at the Carmi Family Clinic location at 1112 Oak Street. Whether it's routine visits or acute needs, the dedicated care team is there to ensure wellness for the entire family. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinic, the care you need when and where you need it, close to home. To schedule an appointment, call 618-382-5030.
Back here, McDougall-Evers getting set for the opening serve between Carmel-White County and Mount Carmel as 2 teams getting ready, finished up with their pregame warm-up. As we're first broadcast tonight, still working on some settings, so give us some grace on your end if there's some hiccups on our end. But flag is being lowered at midcourt. That means it is time for the national anthem, so we'll step aside. When we come back, we'll have action between the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Golden Aces right here on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, proud supporter of local athletes and your most trusted financial partner.
Setting the standard in banking excellence for more than 80 years.
Citizens has the latest financial tools and technologies to help you score big.
And a team you can rely on for personal attention and outstanding service.
Visit CNB online at cnbalbion.com or your local Crossville location and see what sets them apart.
No better banking with Citizens National Bank of Albion. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmel.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes.
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmel for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you're treated like family.
Hey football fans, it's Matt Rice from Rice Motor Company in Carmel. We're proud.
At the First National Bank, we're proud to be a part of this community, serving you with dedication and a smile.
Our team is here to support you, offering financial solutions to meet your needs.
Whether saving for your future, financing your dreams, or managing your everyday banking, we're here to help.
Thank you for choosing the First National Bank.
And as proud supporters of our local teams,
we wish you the best of luck this season.
The First National Bank, your local bank, supporting our local athletes. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to McDougall Evers as we're getting set for the beginning of this one between the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Golden Aces. We will turn the mic over to our PA man, Toby Brown.
Sharing that position, a sophomore wearing number 8, Gabby Schneider. Number 3, senior Jayla Johnson. Wearing number 16, a senior Macy Randall. Another senior wearing number 11, Maddie Armstrong. Sharing that spot, a sophomore, number 22, Avery Costin. Number 4, junior Lila Keepus. Number 7, a junior Kylie Smith. And the libero is a senior wearing number 2, Tinley Davis. The Lady Aces are coached by Sarita Willis, assisted by Bonnie Keepus and Taya York.
All right, so there's the starting lineup for the Lady Golden Aces of Mount Carmel. Again, last time they played was in this gym in the regional championship last November. Now the starters for Carmel White County.
Winter. Number 13, senior Tori Ryder. Sharing that spot, a junior wearing number 11, Lily Dodson. Number 8, senior Audrey Taylor. Sharing that position, number 5, a junior Gracelyn Johnson. Number 2, senior Jaya Smith. Number 3, senior Addie Elliott. Number 7, senior Caroline Simmons. And the liberos, a junior wearing number 17, Ella Newell. The Lady Bulldogs are coached by Chris Lucas, assisted by Jamie Brzezinski, Kate Simmons, and Grayson Huff.
All right, so there's your starters for Carmel White County. Again, a lot of familiar names, a lot of girls with a lot of playing time over the last couple of seasons, and some new faces filling some big shoes. Talked about the seniors that graduated last season and how impactful they were in the last 2 seasons for the Lady Bulldogs. As over the last 2 years, they have won 70 matches compared to just 12 losses. Looking to continue that trend here in 2025. Mount Carmel, they went 20-16 last year. Mentioned that regional championship loss here against Carmel. But they're looking to start their season with an impressive victory. We saw the Lady Bulldogs back on Thursday in the fall sports preview. Got an idea for what to expect going into this season. And so we'll see the rotations that Chris Lucas has planned for the evening as we get ready to rock and roll. Good crowd on hand, student section in full force. Tropical night tonight. And again, they'll be at home again tomorrow night hosting Grayville. And it'll be about 3 weeks until they play another home game after that. So it looks like Mount Carmel will serve this one first. And it looks like we are about ready to roll. Looks like Tinley Davis, the libero, will be doing the serving for Mount Carmel when she comes in. Umpires making sure everyone's got the correct players on the floor, and we do, and we are ready to roll. Davis will be the one serving. And with that, 2025 volleyball season underway here at McDougall-Evers. Addie Elliott setting up Jaya Smith on the backside, and have fun seeing a lot of that this year. Addie Elliott taking over that setting position with the graduation of Lauren Brzezinski, and a nice assist that time to Jaya Smith. 1-0 Carmel White County. Just like that, and Smith goes to the service line. Almost a kill that time, or an ace, excuse me. And that's a wide shot off the hand of Johnson. 2-0 Carmel White County. Lady Bulldogs off to a hot start. We talked about the size, losing a little bit with Brzezinski and Rager up front. See Callie Winter, she's in there at the net, as well as Tori Ryder. Lady Aces get it over. Elliott setting up Caroline Simmons here near side. 3-0 Carmel White County. An impressive start here early on. And this senior class has been such a big part of what has been Lady Bulldog volleyball over the last 3 years. A lot of these girls 4-year starters now, as that serve from Smith goes too far. Mount Carmel gets on the board. It's 3-1. Avery Costin will sub into the game, as well as Gabby Schneider, who goes back to the service line. 3-0 Lady Bulldogs. Good serve there by Schneider, and kind of an awkward hit by Smith, but she's able to get it over. Over on the far side, setting up Johnson. That one too far. Another point for the Lady Bulldogs. It's 4-1. Audrey Taylor checks into the game for the first time tonight. Ella Newell, the libero, takes a seat with Callie Winter back at the service line. 4-1 Lady Bulldogs. Good serve by Winter. Davis up in the air, and that one's bumped over by Costin. Elliott setting up backside for Tori Ryder. Tries to shoot for the far corner, and she got it. Going to see a lot more of that from Tori Ryder this season. Haven't seen her on the outside a whole lot in her career. You can expect to see that here in her senior season. 5-0 Lady Bulldogs. Another good serve by Winter. Johnson gets that one over. Winter right at the net is Elliott. She tips it back to Taylor. She gets it over, and it's going to find the hardwood. Carmi's hot start continues. 6-1 here in the first set. Winter to serve. That one's bumped up right at the net. Johnson gets it over, and they're going to say she hit the net. Across the line, one or the other. Going to be a point for Carmi either way. 7-1 Lady Bulldogs. And Mount Carmel is going to take a timeout. Hot start for the Lady Bulldogs. A 6-point lead early, 7-1. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. This is Lady Bulldog Volleyball on WRUL Sports.
Hey football fans, it's Matt Rice from Rice Motor Company in Carmel. We're proud supporters of Bulldog Athletics and want to help you make the perfect play from the driveway to the highway. Make the winning drive in a new Chevy Traverse or go the distance and score big on comfort with the GMC Acadia. There won't be any fumbles with these vehicles, just smooth handling all season long. Rice Motor Company in Carmel, your hometown dealer since 1931 and proudly supporting another year of CWCHS Bulldog football. Go Dogs!
Roark Transport in Carmel, driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential, anhydrous, propane and fuel, rock, dirt, and lime, parking lots and driveways. And farmers can depend on Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember, Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable, your best move in transportation. Call Roark Transport at 618-265-36. Lady Bulldogs lead 7-1. That one nearly an ace on the serve as Elliott keeps it up in the air and Smith bumps it over. Setting up Randall in the middle. That one too far wide. 8-1, Carmel White County. Lady Bulldogs with a nearly flawless first set to this point as they lead at 8-1. Winner still at the service line. Couple of nice serves during this run. 4-0 run at the moment. Over on the far side, that one's bumped over by Keepus. Elliott setting up Simmons near side, blocked by Randall. Lady Aces will play it. And hitting it over, blocked by Taylor. Now Winner up in the air. Elliott setting up Simmons near side. That one nearly found the hardwood. Randall in the middle, too wide. The run continues, 9-1 Carmel White County. Winner serves. That one too wide. That will stop the 5-0 run that makes it a 9-2 ball game. Want to give a quick shout out to our new scoreboard sponsor, CAVU Wealth Advisors. And a shout out, of course, to Haley Winkleman, who made our new volleyball scoreboard. Always doing a great job as that serve is too wide, or too far, excuse me. Lady Bulldogs get one back. It's 10-2. So busy week here in CWC Athletics. Of course, volleyball beginning the regular season tonight. Football begins the regular season on Friday. Golf teams in action on Wednesday. Girls tennis will start their season on Thursday. Lily Dotson checks into the game, bumps that one up, and Addie Elliott behind the back with the kill. We saw Lauren Brzezinski do that a couple of times last year. Makes it 11-2, all Lady Bulldogs here in the first set. Dotson serves it over. Johnson setting up Randall here on the near side, set back by either Taylor or Simmons, and it's going to result in a Lady Bulldog point. Audrey Taylor making some nice plays here early on. The Lady Bulldogs are fired up, leading 12-2. Dotson to serve. That one bumped up into the air. Schneider over on the far side. Keepus gets sit back again by Taylor. That one off the tape, and it's going to be a point for Mount Carmel. That was Johnson, Jayla Johnson, with the kill for the Lady Aces. And it's 12-3 here in the first set. Randall's serve is too far. Carmel didn't touch it. And it seems like for Mount Carmel, it's one step forward, two steps back. It's now 13-3 Lady Bulldogs as Mount Carmel head coach getting an explanation. Maybe she thought that Carmel touched it on the long serve. Simmons back at the service line. Lady Bulldogs up by 10. That one up in the air by Davis. Getting it over that time is Smith. Simmons will bump it over. Dug out by Davis. Over on the far side, setting up Smith. Diving save there by Newell. At the net, it's Audrey Taylor again with a kill. Audrey Taylor sparking this run for Carmel White County following the great effort by Ella Newell on the save. Makes it 14-3. Simmons will serve once again. Great serve by Simmons. And they set up Keepus over on the far side, and she'll find that back left corner for the kill. Now Carmel just trying to stay above water here in the first set, makes it 14-4. So Maddie Armstrong will come in to serve for Mount Carmel. Tinsey Dunlap also checks in. Armstrong serve into the arms of Jaya Smith. Elliott setting up Audrey Taylor on the far side. Too far. That was a close call. Chris Lucas thought it might have been tipped. Taylor just missed a kill opportunity there. And it's down to a 9-point game, 14-5. Armstrong to serve, bumped up by Newell. Elliott runs over to get it. Now Smith will send it over. Dug out that time by Davis. Johnson up in the air. Elliott in the middle for Taylor! In the far left corner, a kill for Audrey Taylor. What a first set for that senior. 15-5 Lady Bulldogs as Gracelyn Johnson will come in to serve. 15-5. Johnson gets it over to Davis. That one bumped up right at the net. Elliott sends it over, but it's sent back to Johnson. Now Elliott near side. Jaya Smith with the kill. 16-5 Lady Bulldogs, and Mount Carmel needs another timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute, it's Lady Bulldog Volleyball on WRUL Sports.
Hi Bulldog fans, this is Kyle Hosick, your local country financial representative serving all of White County with offices in Carmel and now Enfield. My business's core values focus on educating our current and future clients on current market trends while operating with the utmost integrity and providing a level of service excellence you won't find anywhere else. I want to wish all the athletes and coaches a safe and winning season. Come see me, Kyle Hosick, at one of our office locations and see why my team is different. Come experience more. Come experience excellence.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmel, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Lady Bulldogs lead Mount Carmel 16-5 after the Golden Aces timeout. Served by Gracelyn Johnson as they set up Tinsley Dunlap that time. Jaya Smith here near side, blocked by the net. And a point for the Lady Aces makes it 16-6. Audrey Taylor checks back in for Carmel. It's a serve by Keepus. Elliott setting up Smith there in the middle. She taps that one over. Lady Aces keep it alive. And sending it over that time was Smith. Elliott setting up Jaya Smith. That one tipped, nearly a kill as the Aces keep it alive. Dotson gets that one up in the air. Now it's Newell. Elliott's got to get it over, and she does. Keepus that time, a correction, that's Smith. Kylie Smith will get the kill. That one went off the fingertips of Jaya Smith. And Mount Carmel trying to stay alive in this first set, 16-7. Lila Keepus with the serve. Dotson up in the air. And Smith misfired on that one. Makes it 16-8. Keepus with the serve. Elliott over on the far side, setting up Jaya Smith there in the middle. Again, blocked by the tape, but a nice save there by Caroline Simmons to get it over. Elliott now setting up over on the backside for Callie Winter. That one too far. And Mount Carmel inching back into this one, 16-9. Carmel was really flawless here in the first part of this first set, but now Carmel's starting to kind of get their feet beneath them. Jaya Smith there in the middle. That's more like it. Another kill for the senior Jaya Smith. So we'll see Tori Ryder check back in. 17-9. Lady Bulldogs with the lead here in the first set. Here's the serve from Elliott. Nearly an ace, and it will be. 18-9. Elliott, Newell, Simmons, Smith, Ryder, and Winter on the floor for Chris Lucas's Lady Bulldogs. It's going to be another one. 19-9, Lady Bulldogs. They're 6 points away from taking this first set in convincing fashion. Elliott serves it over. That one was going to be close, but hit up anyway by Keepus. And Smith gets it over, dug out by Elliott. Simmons setting up Jaya Smith here near side. That one dug out that time by Johnson. They set up Johnson over on the far side. Too far. Another point for the Lady Bulldogs. They win the race to 20. 20-9. Good serve by Elliott. Miscommunication from the Lady Aces as that's Armstrong getting it over. Simmons bumps it off to Elliott. Ryder over on the far side. And a kill for Tori Ryder. Get the radar gun out for that one. 21-9. Elliott gets it over. Armstrong taps it over, and then Elliott tries to come flying in to save it, but that will go out of bounds. And Mount Carmel ends the run, 21-10. Davis, the libero, will serve for the Lady Aces. Smith up in the air, off to Elliott. Back over on the far side to Smith. Another kill for Jaya Smith. Saw a lot of that last season. See if she can get three more and give Carmel this first set. They lead 22-10. Armstrong over on the near side. Johnson sent back by the tape. They say Carmel didn't touch it. 23-10. Smith serves it over into the hands of Johnson. They set up Johnson over on the far side, and she's able to place that one perfectly in the back left corner. Newell couldn't get to it. Makes it 23-11. So Avery Costin will set back in for Mount Carmel, as does Gabby Schneider. Schneider will be the one serving. With the Lady Aces down by 12, 23-11. Simmons up in the air. Smith goes to get it, and Simmons will bump it over. Davis up in the air. They're going to set up Randall on the left side. That one sent back by Callie Winter. Or they say it was off the tape. Either way, point for the Lady Bulldogs and set point here in the first set. It's been all Lady Bulldogs. Winter trying to finish it off at the service line. Davis. They set up Randall. She mistimed her jump. That's going to be a lift and a point and a set for the Lady Bulldogs. A dominant first set for Carmel White County as Chris Lucas with his first smile of the season. 25-11, Lady Bulldogs take the first set. We'll step aside for a, let's say, 2-minute break. We'll come back with set number 2 here from McDougal Evers. Back in 2 minutes.
When the Carmel White County Bulldogs hit the field, they play with heart, hustle, and hometown pride. At the Jordan Funeral Group, we're proud to stand behind them. Supporting our team means supporting our community. Whether it's game day or one of life's tougher moments, we're here to walk beside you. Call 618-382-5222 to learn more about Campbell Funeral Home and Stendeback Funeral Home. The Jordan Funeral Group, always on your team, always by your side.
Huck's Market is proud to support Bulldogs athletics for the 2025-26 school year. Head into Huck's to get your essentials, or better yet, use Huck's online ordering in the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards loyalty app to get your favorites delivered. Feed the family with their famous Cluck's fried chicken or delicious Godfather's pizza. And don't forget to wash it down with an ice-cold Big Swig. Huck's, where it's always fresh, fast, and friendly.
Our community's healthcare starts at Farrell Hospital Carmel Family Medicine, with providers who care for everyone in your family through all stages of life.
For your convenience, Carmel Family Medicine offers walk-in weekend clinics, Saturdays 9 to 5 and Sunday 1 to 5, for treatment of minor illnesses and injuries.
Quality, relationship-based primary care right here at home in Carmel.
Visit farrellhospital.org to learn more. It's coming. Corn Day 2025 welcomes you to Cornstalk. Peace, love, and harmony. October 10th and 11th in Carmel, Illinois. Since 1923, the Carmel Kiwanis Club has been making a difference in our community. And Corn Day will celebrate its 96th annual celebration with fun, food, and an all-around groovy time. From state fair quality carnival rides to cornhole, chili cook-off, parades for kids, pets, and everyone else. Stay tuned for details. At the Carmel Kiwanis Club, we build. Little Giant Grocery Outlet is keeping score. Every spike, every touchdown, every bucket all year long. And every product you pick up at your favorite local grocer is also priced to help you stretch your dollar. That's the secret to success at Little Giant. Carefully hunting for the best deals so you can stock your fridge and pantry for less. Shop Little Giant, where the giant stands high in the sky. 7 days a week, 7 to 7.
All right, getting set for set number 2 as Carmel White County with a dominant opening set, defeating Mount Carmel 25-11. And we'll see if Mount Carmel has any response here in set number 2. As both teams getting prepared for the second set. Reminder of our broadcast schedule for the rest of the week. We'll be back here tomorrow night as the Lady Bulldogs take on Grayville. Jason Craig will join me on the broadcast. And then Friday night, we will make the road trip to Johnston City. Chris Myers and myself as the Bulldogs take on the Indians for week 1 of the high school football season. Referees going over the subs for both sides. Eldon O will come in for Carmel White County, and we're underway here in set 2. And Carmel took set 1 25-11. We'll see if they can keep up the pace here in the second set. Smith with the serve. Yeah, that's an ace to start things off. And that has been pretty much how this night has gone for the Lady Bulldogs. Been a lot of Jaya Smith. Audrey Taylor had a really good first set. Saw some Tori Ryder. Getting it over is Kylie Smith from Mount Carmel. Elliott tips it up to Winner, who sends it over. Armstrong up here on the near side. That one tipped and dug out by Elliott. Smith, Simmons near side. That one tipped and finds the Heartwood. Kill for Caroline Simmons makes it 2-0. Lady Bulldogs. You're in the second set. Smith, line drive serve. Johnson gets that one over into the arms of Smith. Elliott up in the air, Ryder over on the far side. Mistimed her jump, but still got the kill. 3-0 Lady Bulldogs. Smith gets it over. That's going to be an ace. It's an avalanche right now for CWC. Picking up where they left off in the first set. 4-0. And Smith that time too far on the serve. Mount Carmel gets on the board. It's 4-1, and that will bring Randall into the ball game. Mount Carmel is actually in the exact same spot in the first set. It was 4-1, but Carmi got that to a 10-point lead, never looked back. It might be the same here. Another kill for Simmons. Makes it 5-1. Audrey Taylor back in the game. Helen Newell takes a seat. 5-1, Carmi White County. Winner serves it over. That one dug up by Keepus. Blocked to the net by Simmons. Second opportunity here for the Lady Aces. Hit over by Johnson. Elliott in the middle for Audrey Taylor. That's going to be a kill for Taylor. Another one. She's having a monster night here to start her senior season. 6-1, Carmel White County. Nearly an ace there from Winter as Randall smacks it over. Winter up in the air. Elliott on the near side. Simmons blocked. And that will go out of bounds. And a point for Carmel White County. Another kill for Simmons. 7-1 Lady Bulldogs. Winter with the serve. Armstrong goes to get that one after Johnson dug it up. Johnson gets it over. Elliott over on the far side. Tori Ryder. That's going to be fun to watch this year. Ryder on the outside. Another kill. 8-1 Carmel White County. Seven-point Lady Bulldog lead here in set two. They took set one in convincing fashion, 25-11. Here on the near side, that's Dunlap that goes too far. And Mount Carmel in the danger zone here. 9-1 Lady Bulldogs looking to just run away with this one in two sets. Armstrong on the near side, Dunlap. Good dig that time by Elliott. Smith up in the air. Simmons gets it over. Too strong. Going for the back line, and that will be a point for Mount Carmel. Couple of subs in for Mount Carmel. Avery Costin checks in, as does Gabby Schneider. Schneider will go to the service line. 9-2, Carmel White County here in the second set. Smith digs that one up in the air. Elliott over on the far side. Simmons. That one, Davis dig it out, hit the ceiling, and that's going to go out of bounds after the hit from Schneider. 10-2, Lady Bulldogs. Now we'll bring in Lily Dotson. Dotson, a junior. Expected to see quite a bit of playing time at the varsity level this year. A good serve by Dotson. Setting up here on the near side for Johnson. That one's going to find the right corner. And Johnson will get credit for the kill. Makes it 10-3. Well, Mount Carmel wants to stay alive. They got to put some points up right here. 10-3 Lady Bulldogs. Smith off to Elliott. Setting up Taylor here near side. Audrey Taylor, another one. Another assist for Elliott, and it's 11-3. Simmons with the serve, and that one able to find the far sideline. That's going to be an ace for Caroline Simmons, and another ace for the Lady Bulldogs. 12-3. Simmons to serve once again. Up in the air by Johnson. Here on the near side of Randall. She taps it over. What a save by Simmons. Can Newell get it over? Yes. What a play. Over on the far side, that one blocked out of bounds. Point will go to Mount Carmel. That will be Keepus with the kill, but what an effort to keep the rally alive over here on the Lady Bulldogs side. They still lead by 8, 12-4 here in set number 2. Carmel took the first set. Simmons digs that one out. Taylor sky high on the far side. Another kill for Audrey Taylor. Graceland Johnson, Callie winner in the game as Taylor and Newell come out. Johnson will go to the service line. 13-4, Lady Bulldogs with the lead here in set number 2. That's going to be an ace for Johnson. Jayla Johnson on the back line for Mount Carmel. Couldn't really get a good hit on it. And the Carmel lead back to 10 at 14-4. That one dug out by Davis. Bumped over by the Lady Aces. Elliott dove for it. Smith got it over. Schneider up in the air. Johnson dives for it. Elliott sets up Smith near side. Golden Aces keep it alive and get it over to Simmons. Elliott up in the air. Near side, Jaya Smith tipped and then hit in the back row by Davis, but blocked by the net. Point Carmel White County. Seeing some really good rallies on both sides. Lady Bulldog lead up to 11 at 15-4 as Nora Taylor will check into the game for the first time tonight. Taylor, just a sophomore. And we're going to get a timeout. Timeout taken by Mount Carmel before that serve. So we'll take one as well. Lady Bulldogs lead 15-4. Back in 1 minute.
Carmel White County volleyball season is in full swing, and every serve, every spike, every win starts with community support. At First Bank, we're proud to help our Bulldogs soar higher. When you carry the First Bank Bulldogs debit card, every swipe means a donation from First Bank directly to Carmel White County schools. It's easy to score big for our students. Just shop local and show your Bulldog pride. Supporting Carmel since 1893, First Bank is here for businesses, farmers, families, and future champions. Get your Bulldogs debit card today and help us make great things happen on and off the court. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Wabash General Hospital Athletic Training and Sports Medicine teams welcome you back to school and sports. Wabash General Hospital proudly serves 13 high schools and 3 junior colleges and is proud to build strong community relationships with area schools and organizations to provide high-quality health care to young people. Learn more by visiting wabashgeneral.com.
Lady Bulldogs lead Mount Carmel 15-4 here in the second set. Been a dominant night for the Lady Bulldogs as that one is going to be out of bounds. Costin hit that one on the outside of the antenna, 16-4. Carmel won the first set 25-11, and they really haven't skipped a beat this entire match. Elliott taps that one over. Lady Aces are ready for it. And then that time getting blocked by the net is Keepis. Another point for Carmel White County. Serve over by Johnson. Setting up here on the near side. That was Smith, sent back by Jaya Smith. Keepis over on the far side. Dotson up in the air. Elliott taps it over, but right into the arms of Schneider. Keepis sends it over. Nice save by Dotson. And then Smith punching it over. Lady Aces keep it in play. Over on the far side. Johnson tried to save it, but she couldn't. Keepis will get the kill. And the Lady Aces get one back at 17-5. So a reminder, Lady Bulldogs will be at home tomorrow night here against Grayville, and that will be their last home match until the middle of September. So they go a couple of weeks without playing here on their home floor. So if you can, get up here to McDougall-Evers tomorrow night. If you can't, Jason Craig and I will have it here on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Lady Bulldogs lead 17-5. And the serve by Armstrong into the tape makes it 18-5. Toya Ryder checks back in. Carmel 8 points away, or 7 points away from putting this one away in 2 sets. Nora Taylor off to Elliott, setting up Jaya Smith here near side, in on the back line. Another kill for Jaya Smith. (19-5) Lady Bulldogs. Addie Elliott at the service line gets it over. That one bumped up by Keepus. They set up Keepus here on the near side. Dug out by Elliott. They set up Ryder over on the far side. Another kill for Tori Ryder. Believe that was Taylor with the assist. As Carmel 5 points away from just a dominant opening night victory. It'll be their 3rd straight win against the Lady Aces. Over on the far side, Dunlap gets it over. Newell up in the air, off to Elliott. Near side, Smith off the tape. And, yeah, they're going to say it was not touched by Mount Carmel, so 4 hits, and it will be a point for the Lady Aces. 20-6. Keepus gets it over. Smith off to Elliott. In the middle, Nora Taylor. Yeah, it will be a kill for the sophomore. Makes it 21-6. Jaya Smith at the service line. Smith, with the help of the tape, will get an ace. It has been that kind of night for Carmel White County, 22-6. And Chris Lucas will bring in Eva Atterbury. So we'll go back to serve. Carmel 3 points away from putting this one away, 22-6. Davis up in the air. Armstrong. And that was Keepus sending it over. Ryder with the last-ditch effort to try to get it back over the net. Couldn't. Be 22-7. After tomorrow night, Lady Bulldogs, they'll take part in the Lady Mule kickoff tournament on Saturday. Caroline Simmons here on the near side. That one blocked out of bounds. Point for the Lady Bulldogs. We'll see Andre Taylor and Callie Winter check back in the game. 23-7. Winter with the serve. That one dug out by Davis. Here on the near side, that one going to be too strong. That was Dunlap going for the kill, and it's match point for Carmel White County. It being 24-7. Winter with the serve. Setting up here near side. That one hit over by Dunlap. Elliott, near side, Simmons. Golden Aces keep it alive. That one tipped, dug out by Winter. Elliott goes to get it. Simmons will send it over. Good night. What a dominant win for Carmel White County in 2 sets over Mount Carmel. 25-11 and 25-7. Carmel starts off the 2025 season 1-0. They'll be here tomorrow night against Grayville for a chance to make it 2-0. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. We'll come back and wrap this one up and hopefully catch head coach Chris Lucas. This is Lady Bulldog Volleyball on WRUL Sports.
Hi, I'm Denton Weiss, inviting you to go to Jansen. Come see us at the dealership just west of town or visit gojansen.com. We've got an incredible selection of new and used vehicles waiting to take you on your next adventure. And a full team of sales consultants and service techs committed to taking care of you. Drop by soon, check us out online at gojansen.com and find out why more folks choose Jansen. Weekdays 8 to 6, Saturdays till 3.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmel, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmel and get back to life faster.
Life can be complicated, but managing your money should be simple. Whether you need to check your balances, deposit a check, pay bills, pay a friend, or transfer money to retirement savings, First Mid Online and Mobile Banking keep your finances simple every step along the way. With First Mid Bank and Trust, you can manage your money anytime right from your smartphone. You can even sign up for real-time alerts to stay on top of your account activity. Learn more about these conveniences at firstmid.com. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Every game starts with a solid plan, and so does your insurance.
I'm State Farm Agent James Cook, and whether it's auto, home, life, or health, we're ready to tackle your insurance needs.
We block the risks, protect what matters most, and help ensure that you score big.
So when life causes a fumble, our team is there to help you recover.
Like a good neighbor, James Cook and the State Farm team are there.
Lady Bulldogs take care of Mount Carmel in 2 sets tonight, 25-11 and 25-7. They start off the 2025 campaign with a victory. They're off to a 1-0 record before they host Grayville here tomorrow night. As we'll give head coach Chris Lucas a couple of minutes before he makes his way up here. Jason Craig will be with me tomorrow night. And then Friday, Chris Myers and I will be on our way to Johnston City as the Bulldogs kick off the football season in JC this Friday. As we continue to wait for Coach Lucas, and a reminder, after tomorrow night, Lady Bulldogs will not be back at home until September 16th. That's a home game here against Hamilton County, I believe. It will be their next home match, so it's a couple of weeks before their next home game after tomorrow night. So get up here to McDougall-Evers tomorrow night and watch them as they take on Grayville. An impressive outing tonight. Dominant victory. And a great way to start the season. Chris Lucas making his way up here now. Being joined by head coach Chris Lucas, and coach, a pretty dominant opening night win. I mean, not many things you guys did wrong out there on the floor tonight.
No, we got some different kids in different spots this year, and I was interested to see what they would do, and man, they came out and they performed what we asked them to do with precision. I mean, Tori Ryder's first year playing on the right, and she was just dominant over there. It's more natural for her swinging over there, and she enjoys that. And then we've got, Callie, Audrey, and Nora, all three that can play in the middle, and the two best outsides in the state. So, I mean, and Addie Elliott, man, I mean, we knew she was good setting, but I mean, she showed everybody tonight that she's really, really good. So, we got some things we can clean up from tonight, but a very, very good start. I told them it was about as good as we could have hoped to start the season with tonight. So.
You mentioned Addie. She fills Lauren's shoes for being the center this year. And I thought they did a great job tonight, had some great passes, and really helped lead that offense to scoring that many points.
Yeah, and that's one of our big concerns coming into the season was that we're going to be able to pass the ball okay, because we lost our libero and Riley Roark last year, and had a few new pieces. I mean, Ellen Newell stepped in and acted like she'd been playing libero her whole life, and then Lily Dodson, we moved her over to the right side to right back, and she did well too. And you know what you're going to get from Caroline and Jaya, passing and serve receive. No one serves them, and so. But our young kids came out and they did what they're supposed to do, and we made a decent team. Not very good. They are good and they're going to be good, but we just played about as well as we could have tonight. So
I thought Audrey Taylor played really well. Didn't get a lot of varsity time last year, but you couldn't tell it tonight from how she played. Was really dominant, especially up front.
Yeah, she's one of the most athletic kids we've ever had, and she can hang in the air forever. And she was actually starting for us 2 years ago whenever we went to state in the middle of the season, hurt her foot, and just had a tough time recovering from it. But I mean, it's not a surprise because she's one of the hardest workers we've got. But I mean, she is going to be a force offensively for us, and we're going to need that. I told our kids, I'm like, we got contributions from the middle and the right side, and we're going to have that because everyone's going to load up on our two outsides this year defensively for sure. So.
We're back at it again tomorrow night. Grayville here at home. What do we know about the Bison?
I mean, we saw them a couple times this summer. We didn't play them, but I know they're young. They always have a competitive team. They have a great history over there of volleyball in Grayville, and we're not going to overlook anybody. We're going to come ready to play, but they'll give us what we want, all we want tomorrow. And so I think JV only tomorrow for everybody listening is JV and varsity only, no freshman game. But heck, our JV team looked good. Our freshman team looked really good. So. Yeah, we're playing really well on all levels tonight. So a very good start to our season. I couldn't be happier.
Well, Coach, congrats on the win. We'll talk to you tomorrow night.
Thank you, guys.
That's Chris Lucas. Lady Bulldogs take care of Mount Carmel 25-11 and 25-7. And, again, they'll be home tomorrow night here at McDougall Evers against Grayville. Jason Craig will be with me with that one tomorrow night. It's going to wrap things up for us here at McDougall Evers. Big thanks to Landon Elliott running the camera and the lovely Whitney Carter and Cody Carter, the newest member of our crew. I'm surprised he's still awake. I thought he'd be asleep by now, but he's been a rock star tonight. But thanks for watching Lady Bulldog Volleyball on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel.
The charm of London, the romance of Paris, the trip of a lifetime. Thanks to Escapes Travel and Cruises, June 20th through 28th, 2026. Stroll Westminster, ride the London Eye, dine inside the Eiffel Tower, and unpack just once in each city. Book now and save $100 per person. Want more? Add an optional 3-night Amsterdam extension, round-trip air from Evansville, plus 11 meals included. Details and more at a lunch and learn event noon October 20th at Gotzi's in Carmel. Call Escapes Travel and Cruises today, 618-383-4800.